Um, okay, guys, Todd here again. Got to do a quick video this time about the governor. Yeah, Pizza the Hut was on the Sunday shows, and he was talking about guns, as you can imagine, in light of the Highland Park shooting, and started doing a little rant about uh, about the gun and the caliber. And so, with that, Um, I'll just let the governor go on his little rant and we'll pick it up on the backside.
I think the law needs to change so that police have more ability to suss out a situation and realize, look, this father, we don't think he's being honest with us, and at least for, the short term, we don't think that this young man should be able to buy a gun.
I do. I think that there are probably three things that need to be looked at here. One is changing some of the verbiage in the law on red flags so that something could have been filed that would have prevented the FOID card from being issued. That's one. Two is that we need to ban assault weapons, not just in the state of Illinois, but nationally. And then third, high-capacity magazines. There's no reason why someone should have 90 bullets at the ready, 30 in each of the cartridges that he used. And that's just something that I don't think civilians should have. And I've talked to police since this shooting who would tell you that the size, the caliber of the bullets that were being fired is much larger than the size, caliber, and speed of bullets that even police carry with them. Why do civilians need this? The name of the weapon that this shooter was using is the Smith & Wesson M&P 15. M&P 15. You know what M&P stands for? Military and police. And that's who perhaps should have these weapons, not civilians being able to just walk in and buy one.
So even after all the warning signs, the shooter's father sponsored his son's application for the gun license. He now says that he thought his son's earlier threat to kill everyone was just a childish outburst. Is it possible that the parents might be charged with something?
Well, listening to the state's attorney in Lake County, it does not sound like that will happen, but no final conclusion has been reached. I certainly think that it's possible that the father could be held civilly liable, but at this point anyway, the authorities are saying that no charges have yet been decided upon.
Governor, where do we begin? You know less about firearms than my dog. I'm not even sure you understand which end the bullet comes out of. But, so let's give you a quick primer on this. This is a 5.56 223 caliber round. This is what most ARs are chambered in. This bullet, this cartridge, has a 55 grain bullet. The most common bullet weights are 55 grain or 62 grain. It's a unit of measurement used in bullets, powder, and cartridges. Well, there are 7,000 grains in a pound, just for reference. Your typical 9mm bullet here, this hollow point. These come in 115 grain to 147 grain. That means this little guy here could be almost 3 times as this guy in terms of weight. That means this thing's got X amount of mass versus this guy. This guy is moving out at about 2,800 feet per second. It's faster than the 9mm. But by most standards, the AR is an intermediate powered cartridge just because of the lightweight bullet that it uses and everything else. You want to, here, this is 147 grain 308 or 7.62 by 51. Here's your 5.56. This is one of the most common deer hunting rounds in the country. Here's your 5.56. This is running 147 grain bullet at the same speed this guy's tipping out at, typically 2,700, 2,800 feet per second. This is the most common ammo we use in our light to medium machine guns, the 240G, the M60, the like. This is considered a smaller caliber cartridge. Here, get this up here. This is a 460 Smith & Wesson. This is a pistol cartridge. It's as big as the 5.56 in terms of cartridge overall length. This is running somewhere in the neighborhood of a 400 grain bullet. And this will violate soft body armor. That cartridge there will penetrate level 3A typical soft body armor that most law enforcement wears. I know, I've tested it. But this is not some magical overall high-powered, cartridge. It just isn't. And this is the problem we have. How do we have intelligent and honest dialogues about the subject matter when either one, you're lying, or two, you're just ignorant? You weren't briefed by your staffers very well. You're just making this BS as you go along. That's the issue. You can't even tell the difference between a magazine and a cartridge. There's a difference. So, and the fact that cops don't have these, well, here's a picture of a couple of cops with ARs at the Highland Park scene. Here's another picture. Here's another picture. They've got them, and I can tell by the magazines, they're all running 5.56 or 2.23 guns. They're not running pistol caliber carbines where they're in 9mm. So you're even dishonest about that. And that's the problem. Your whole side on this is just flat out dishonest. So we're going to do some shorter videos on some stuff. Word is we've got the City Council of Naperville is going to traipse out some BS ordinance on Wednesday. We'll do a review of that. There's a couple of bills they're trying to round up votes for in Springfield, House Bill 5522 and Senate Bill 2510. We'll do a review of those and some other things. We'll catch up on what's been going on since the Bruin decisions come out and how states are reacting to that, the good, the bad, the ugly. And we'll deal with all that. So trying to do stuff that's just a little bit shorter so you don't have to chew up a ton of time. Look, if you like the content, you like the conversations, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get out there, tell your friends about this, share this on social media. But yeah, Governor, you're just wrong. So there's not much more to say about that. But otherwise, guys, frag out. See you later.